How many of you don't think what the president said was racist? Raise your hand. These 8 Republican women from Dallas don't see anything wrong with President Trump telling 4 Democratic congresswomen to go back where they came from.
No. This panel of I want to speak to the manager haircuts are not upset with Trump being racist towards women of color? Whew, wow, I am shocked. Asking these women about racism is like asking a 5-year-old about quantum physics. They might have heard about it, but they absolutely have no idea what it is. It's like a unicorn or Obama's birth certificate. And look, there are plenty of people who feel this way. Turns out, according to a Reuters Ipsos poll, Trump picked up points among Republicans after the go back to your country take, because this is how some people feel.
Actually, I think it's a demonstration of how their ideology spills over. Even though they're American now, so to speak, they're not acting American.
This person has brain rot, dude. I mean, how do you explain to this smooth-brained maniac that except for Ilhan Omar, the women Trump were referencing were all born in America and that there is no ideological spillover? It's not like, you know, being pro-LGBT and anti-US military intervention is some like unique Somalian ideology. Also, Sharia law, by the way, you know, that's big part of Sharia law is protecting and defending trans women, right? Like, doesn't have to make sense though, because they're brown and black. So you could just say whatever you want and be like, they're not American, because that's what racism is.
So these congresswomen who said they ran for Congress, ran for office because they explicitly love this country, you're saying that's a lie.
So
Yes.
they say, yeah,
That is a
You're
lie.
saying they hate this country.
First off, as James Baldwin once famously said, I love America more than any other country in this world, and exactly for this reason, I insist on the right to criticize her perpetually. And what Baldwin was addressing back then is what we're still seeing today. It's completely dependent on what the criticism is and who's doing the criticizing. It sometimes feels like there are millions of Americans who inadvertently believe that racism is so American that it's un-American to criticize racism. Can you imagine anyone claiming that Republicans hated America for constantly calling Obama a Muslim sleeper cell born in Kenya? No. After all, Trump literally rose to prominence by criticizing America for not being violent or racist enough. And people love him for it.
Whoever wrote these questions up, it's clearly that they're very manipulative to accuse as instead of extracting the truth.
It's a tactic.
Because when you say, you know, don't you think he's racist? You're accusing us. You're accusing him.
I'm asking, I'm not accusing, I'm asking you what you think.
Look, a lot of Republicans love Trump so much exclusively for the things he says. So much so that they feel personally attacked when they even have to answer questions about his racist statements. Like, she could have easily said, yeah, I think that's racist, whatever. Move on. But she feels like she's being personally attacked. These are the people who would defend Trump if he said the N-word, okay? They would turn around and say, well, Obama said the N-word, why can't Trump? And trying to reason with them is counterproductive. According to Gallup, Trump's approval rating among Republicans has consistently tracked around 90%, despite notable efforts from mainstream media outlets which desperately try to make it seem like Trump's support is anomalous in the Republican Party by routinely giving the 5 Never Trump Republicans a platform over and over again. Even Trump's loudest GOP critics have voted for like 90% of his agenda. Why? Because Trump is a Republican, and Republicans like what he's doing. He's owning the libs, he's cutting taxes, he's deregulating businesses, he's also engaging in racial agitation and making good on his promises to be cruel to those who are less fortunate than the anxious white working class. So why wouldn't people like him? Maybe, instead of putting out condemnation bills and doing finger wagging on the internet, we should be playing by Mitch McConnell's rules and obstruct at every turn, continue to increase impeachment pressures, fight back on things like concentration camps at the border, and try to abolish ICE and unite in the promise to make passing Medicare for all a priority once elected. But then again, I'm no overpaid big city DC wonk, so let's just keep doing the same things, the same exact things over and over again, and then expect different results. You know, Hillary Clinton. Yeah. I'm Hasan Piker, and this has been The Breakdown. Want to see more videos like this? Well then, subscribe to the TYT channel below. Also, don't forget to become a TYT member. You can get access for as little as $4.99 a month. Also, download the TYT Plus app on your phone or head over to tyt.com/join today.